Welcome to the J.O.
Welcome
Show.
to the J.O. Show.
Welcome to the J.O. Show.
Welcome to the J.O. Show.
Welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to the J.O. Show.
Welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to the J.O. Show.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, handle yours. Cause the topics I discuss opens doors, like open pores. My mission have you wanting more, and this is for people all across the board. So if you're sick of the same old statistics, from talking heads with their old style of logistics, I suggest that you just let go and give a listen to the J.O. Show.
Welcome to the J.O. Show.
Welcome to the J.O. Show.
Welcome to the J.O. Show. Welcome to the J.O. Show.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? This is the J.O. Show Unedited. I'm your boy J.O. That's your boy EP. Look, we talk music, we talk movies, we talk sports, we talk entertainment, and we damn so talk all things baseball. Listen, man, NFL draft is next week, and we're going to save that for next week. We're talking NBA playoffs, man. It's finally here. You feel me? But look, that shoulder, right? Hey, look, if your shoulders don't roll when you see this, if your shoulders don't roll when you hear this, you are a hater.
It's a fact, man.
It's just a fact, man. Listen, man, we're talking Cavaliers, we're talking NBA playoffs. It is finally here. The regular season is over. Cavs kick it off Saturday, man. I can't wait to see what happens, man. Yo. What's going on, everybody? Like I said, this is the J.O. Show Unedited. I'm your boy J.O. That's your boy EP. If you clicked on this right now, damn it, thank you. Thank you so much for all your continued love and support. You keep showing that love. I promise it's going to come right back to you. We are streaming on multiple platforms. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. And we're on Instagram. At Instagram, you got to hit that link that's in the bio. At the J.O. Show, one word, unedited. On Facebook and YouTube, it's at the J.O. Show, one word, unedited. On Twitch, damn it, one word, the J.O. Show, unedited. EP, tell the people.
It's absolutely free, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you know that if you follow this show, and if you don't, it's free. So
Yep.
Follow, share, subscribe, let somebody know.
What he just said. EP, what up, man?
Nothing. It's been a very emotional week for me, J.O. Ladies and gentlemen. A year ago yesterday was, the passing of my father. So, taking a moment to reflect and just looking at the goodness moving forward, if that makes sense to anybody out there. My daughter and them won their first AAU game in Phoenix. So proud of her on that. Just looking forward to making a way out of no way, if that makes sense. So
Absolutely.
That's what's up with me on a Friday. So
That's what's up, man. I know exactly, what those first time moments are, without a loved one or, the anniversary years, you know what I mean? Like, I know exactly. So I appreciate you, being strong and sharing that. Same, man. It's Friday. Got through a work week, another week of training and learning this new route here, and it's getting better. And we're here again. Y'all listen, the devil just be working, man. I promise you, when I say 6 p.m., damn it, I want to go on at 6 p.m. But I'm telling you, he just be putting these little roadblocks in front of me, and I'm a speak on that with my mild moment. But yeah, we're here, and I'm just happy that we can get this going. And we start this show off here with something called a mild moment. That is where you get your black and milds. If you are a mild smoker, you do not have to be a mild smoker to have a mild moment. The premise of a mild moment is just whatever you got on your chest, no matter what it is, you want to get it off, go ahead and do it. But do it mildly, do it calmly. You don't have to scream and yell to get the point across here on the J.O. Show Unedited. Us, on the other hand, we trying to get sponsored, Black and Mild. You feel me? And with y'all help, we can help this thing grow. So without further ado, we're going to get into these mild moments. EP, would you like to start?
Absolutely. Anytime you need me to, I'm ready. My mild moment today, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me if you didn't hear me clear. My mild moment today is more or less like if I'm a loved one and you're another loved one and you see that I possibly may be going through something, why does it have to be the fact that ask? It's like if I see you, J.O., my brother, going through something, not even let's say financial, but just going through something. Why is it that I know or I see what's going on, but I'm just gonna go by him like, oh, he ain't asked me.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, hey, J.O., is this something that I could do? I mean, I ain't got much,
Yeah.
but at least is there something I could do? Why is it that yet people have to look at the fact that, oh, you gotta ask if you need some help?
Yeah.
It's like sometimes I see it, catch a flat tire.
Yeah.
But your own homie pass by you like, oh, he ain't tell me, so I'm gonna keep going. Instead of that one that just ripped on the road, bro, you good?
Yeah.
Need some help? I don't like that. And that's even in the, I don't want to expose anything, but that's even in the household of the family. And that needs to stop. And that's my mom moment. Just please, why is that? That you see somebody that you love going through something and you can't, they gotta ask. I I don't know where that comes from. But it's deeply on my heart. It's making me reflect like, why is that?
Yeah.
I mean, if you had answers, anybody had answers, put them in the comments. I just don't know why is that so commonly like it's cool.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think first of all, that's an incredible mile moment. Because don't like you gotta find the answer from that person or that, you know what I mean, whoever that is.
Right,
But
right.
they may not tell you the truth anyway. So, I think maybe I mean, it could be a pride thing, maybe. I want to feel needed sometimes, maybe. Like I don't know. I'm not making excuse for
Yeah, I
nothing. I'm
get it.
just
I'm
maybe,
asking.
like, I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe, like, you know what I mean. But
I'm
yeah,
listening.
but
Yeah.
yeah, it should be that way, especially
I
if
mean,
you.
it's just like with our kids, for instance.
Hmm.
If I know my daughter going through something, I'm not gonna wait until she asks. I'm gonna see if she could figure it out herself. But I am gonna say, hey, is everything all right? Something I can help you out with.
Yeah,
I mean, I see something going on, with your car, this and this and that. Hey, try to figure it out on your own first. But if not, I'm here for you.
yeah,
But again, if I see something, I'm gonna just do it or say, hey, let me help you.
yeah. See something, say something. Yeah,
Yeah. It's not like that kid ran into the street. Oh, J.O. and them don't care, so they ain't asked me to watch the kid. So no, come on, man. It's a kid ran into the street. Your instinct should be, let me get in the street, stop
yeah,
traffic or what have you. I just don't get that. And I don't know. But that's my mild moment, Jay. So
yeah, for
I didn't
sure.
want to draw it out too long.
Oh no, man, you have to every right to, and like I said, man, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's something that we should think about, people. Think about that. Maybe you are the one who has that issue of just seeing something and not saying something, or maybe you have been victim of that. You know, say something. Like, we here to listen and try to figure out the best solution. And this is what my moments are for. So EP, man,
Yeah.
again, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. My mom moment, it's an old saying, what don't kill you make you stronger.
Right.
And I literally just experienced that, because as frustrated as I wanted to be, because I'm trying to be punctual and be on time, and I keep running through these same issues. But then at the end of it all, here we are, and everything
Right.
is running. So it's like it's not going to kill me to continue to just figure it out and then go forward. If it's not going to kill me, it's probably going to make me stronger. And in this situation, it's giving me strength to kind of find out ways to prevent this. And then once I master it, that's just me recognizing that it didn't kill me. It just made me stronger. So that's my mama, dog. I know it's an old saying, but yes, whatever doesn't kill you, it just make you stronger. And you got to believe that, because I do.
Well, I believe that too, and I don't think old sayings can play out. You know, I don't think that. So I think that's a good point to your mild moment. But my thing to you would be, hey, because we're going through this, like you said, the devil's trying to win. But hey, God got a blessing with your name on it.
Yeah.
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 So if we upgrade that motherfucker, then you know what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. That's for damn sure.
Out with
man.
the old and in with the new. Take that
man.
old saying. Yeah. So I'm with you, bro.
Appreciate it, dog. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, y'all. Like I said, this is how we start the show here at the Jail Show Unedited. We started off with a mild moment. You get your black and milds. If you are a mild smoker, again, you don't have to be a mild smoker. We're trying to get sponsored. But the premise of a mild moment is just, if you have something you want to get off your chest, go ahead and do it. But do it mildly, do it calmly. You don't have to scream and yell to get the point across here on the Jail Show Unedited. So yes, appreciate that, EP.
Yeah.
So I want to say something. Well, I got a shout out. I do have a shout out.
Okay.
The Guardians pitcher last night, he was chasing history. His name is Parker Messick. He went into the ninth inning with a no-hitter going. And of course he gave it up off some old fluky base hit up the middle. But it's been 45 years since the Guardians or / Indians has seen a no-hitter. A perfect game. It was like 1981. What's the guy's name? I think it was Lynn Barker or Baker. Lynn Baker, maybe. Yeah, that was the last time that we seen a no-hitter, and he was on the cusp of that. So I'll give him that. Guardians still won the game 4-2. But if you saw it or if you watched any highlights, the dude was dealing. And I hated that he couldn't get that.
See, I hated the reverse way. You pitching a no-hitter all the way to the 7th, and they bring that relief pitcher in, and then that nigga gives up the hit that gets in. So, still shout outs to him, because that's a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
And especially at this level. Especially at this level. And I'm surprised they left him in there that long to pitch to, do it himself.
Yeah.
But again, at this pro level, that's a hard thing to do. With the Guardians being able to win still, that's all we're looking for.
Yeah.
The history would play itself out, but the main thing is, as a team, we won. So shout outs to him though. That's some hard shit.
Yeah,
I want to know what was his pitching count. How many pitches did he throw?
I wish I had the numbers for you. But he
I can look him up. I'm just saying, if he threw 100 and something pitches, that's a lot. You know what I mean? So
and if he threw less than that,
off.
And if he threw less than that, then that really means he was willing to deal it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But just wanted to shout him out, because again, if you watched it or if you saw the highlights, it was impressive to get to the 9th inning.
Absolutely.
And, of course, you take him out, bring in a relief pitcher, and he give up 2 runs. But again, they still got to win 4-2. So wanted to mention that. And then one more thing before we get into the Cavs, man. Like I said, the draft is next week, people, and we're gonna dedicate all next week to the draft, man. That Monday show. We might pop up on the draft. What I'm about to say is what I'm talking about here. The NFL are bullies. They are.
Why you say that?
Because the NFL draft is on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Game 3 of the playoffs is on Thursday.
Okay.
You're going to have to make a decision.
Yeah.
And, I was just thinking maybe they could have had it this week. The draft should have been this Thursday and today onto the weekend, and then let the NBA have their playoffs. But
I disagree. I like it like it is. The reason is because say you got that team that's an early game. You know what I mean? If they both start at 7:30, still fine.
Yeah,
The
they do. They
thing
both start at
is,
8.
yeah, but the thing is, you only waiting for your team anyway to pick. And then on top of that, you got the devices now. You can watch on your tablet and watch the game on the TV. I mean, I just get it as it actually transitions into basketball playoffs. So you get this NFL shit out the way. Now you got your playoffs. You can settle your team, pick who you want, this and that, or even if they did this and that, then you can flip the channel to something else. I mean, I'm not against it. I don't think they being bullies or
Yeah.
greedy. I think they're just marketing it right. So if they both start
Yeah.
at 8 and the Cavs start at 8, hey, by the sixth pick, 24th pick, I'll come back to it. Or if the Cavs pissing me off, I ain't fucking with them tonight. I'm watching it. I mean, it's gives me options to me. That's just me. It gives me
That's for
options.
sure. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue the option. I just think, damn, like, that's for some that don't have that option of tablets and apps and all that shit, and they gotta pick one. You gotta, especially with the sixth pick, you don't want to miss that. Like, you don't know if they're gonna trade out of it. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
you don't know what they're
Speaking
gonna
of
do.
that sixth pick, what do you think about the rumor? And I really do like this that they give that to Atlanta and we get the receiver.
What receiver?
What's the top receiver? I want to say Julio Jones, ain't it? For Atlanta.
I don't know.
Okay, but it
I
was a
didn't hear.
big
I
time
mean, I didn't hear
receiver.
anything about that.
Yeah,
And
it's rumor talk, but I'll give it up. I'll give up them second round draft picks for that too. I mean, or get the second round draft picks and Julio Jones for
so
that.
you're gonna help out Kevin?
Yeah,
But, okay,
fuck 'em.
we'll help out Kevin.
Yeah, fuck him. I got a star player on my squad. He helped me out. I gave away some. I gained actually some extra picks in the
I
second
need to
round.
know the scenario. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know the
I
scenario.
can't
So
look it up for you while
yeah,
we on here, but it was just rumor talk.
okay,
I had seen it. I would do it.
yeah. But we'll have all that come
Yeah,
Monday
next
when
week.
we
I
yeah
just wanted
yeah
to touch the surface.
yeah for sure for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Like we mentioned and like I mentioned, and the Cavs, the NBA playoffs alone has started. Again, I'm not a fan of the play-in. Sorry. Um, Although I heard it was pretty exciting, I don't care. I mean, I think the only
Watch
way I
it.
would watch it is if my team is in it. Unfortunately,
I'll be
like,
mad that they ended
so
to
you
play
feel me?
me.
Like, unfortunately, like, and because I mean, I've always said it. Like, I just think it's unfair to the seventh and eighth seed. We locked in the seventh and eighth seed. Why
Yeah,
do we have to give the ninth and tenth an opportunity to come in? Like, I
I'll get
just,
it.
you know what I mean? And that's a
If you
money
failed
grab.
the test, why are you taking a retake? And everybody else can't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So but yeah, the it's here. We're
yeah,
here now.
yeah.
What's your temperature, man? I think they finally had a practice, the Cavs, where everybody was participating. Um, Although we do know Jared will have issues with that knee throughout the playoffs. I mean, he admitted it himself. But like, hey, here we are, Saturday, 1 o'clock, man. What's your temperature, man? Cavs
My
versus Raptors.
temperature is I'm gonna work some overtime, Jo. God bless me with an opportunity. I'm gonna work to 12:30 tomorrow. My temperature is try to get whatever I need
Yeah. Yeah.
and sit back and actually try to see something different. That's what I want to see. Something different with them, meaning lineups, play calling, and just execution. To get this team out the way so I could feel comfortable once again if they play on Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the next game to see now you whooped their ass the first time. Excuse me. Is the team that you're going against uh playing a little harder towards trying to beat y'all, and let me
Uh-huh.
see how you counteract that punch in the mouth. So I mean, yeah, I'm excited. I don't know if it's Orlando or Atlanta
Who?
that they're playing. I think
No, they
it's
played
Atlanta.
Toronto.
Toronto. Yeah, I knew it was
Yeah.
somebody. I'm sorry, I had a mix up. But yeah, and let's see what we could do. Let's go ahead and look towards. I wouldn't even play Jared Allen for real. Let him rest that leg. Let's see what we can do with
We ain't
the
played
other
in
counterparts.
we ain't played in like 10 days, bro. Like,
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
need.
yeah,
So
like
yeah, I'm excited. I wish I would have been able to stay up and watch the Golden State and Clippers because I wanted to see what Garland did. But I heard they was going back and forth. I don't know who won
it was
or
Golden
what.
State.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, Garland. Yeah, Garland had. I think he finished with like 21 points, but
Okay.
he also admitted that he was playing on. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
9 toes out there. Like, you know what I mean? That toe is still going to be a problem for him.
Yeah.
I I don't want to take Toronto for granted. Okay. Now I know people going to. I've heard people say, well, they beat them 3 times in the regular season.
I don't need shit in the
We didn't have this
playoffs.
team, and plus we didn't have this team that we have
Yeah.
with the additions of Harden and Ellis and Schroeder. We didn't have them at all, none of them. So I take that into a big consideration. On top of the fact that this is an entirely new season, like this is a new season, and we all know how the playoffs get.
Yeah.
Health wise, we can be as fairly healthy as we're going to be going into. I mean, I think this would probably be the healthiest that we've been going into a playoff series. Even though, again, there are some players who's going to just be playing through some shit, but I don't want to take them lightly. I think Ingram is averaging about 21 points a game himself. They got Barnes and they they got JT. Well, I'm about to say JT Barrett. What is it? TJ Barrett or they got
JT
potential.
Barrett
JT Barrett,
or
yeah,
whatever his
or
name
whatever.
is. But they got
The
Barrett.
Barrett, that guy. Yeah, they
Yeah.
got him. So I don't want to take them lightly.
Right.
4 and 5, it's iffy. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
question: who do you trust more, Donovan Mitchell or James Harden? And it's not only in this series, but this playoff run.
From all the things that you have brought up through this NBA season, I'm going to have to say Donovan Mitchell. And the reason I'm going to pick Donovan is because this is the end of his rope with the Cavs. It either extends or it could get cut.
Yeah.
So you go out with a bang with the trust of the team and, execute. You ain't even got to be the star player. But I want to trust you to make the right decisions to prolong your career here as a Cleveland Cavalier. James Harden to me is kind of like a bridge if we look at it. And I trust James Harden, nothing against him. But if it came to them two, I really want Donovan Mitchell to take control of this team.
Yeah.
And like you said earlier, I want to piggyback off of that. Do not take this team lightly. And that's what I would be preaching. Don't look for a sweep. Let's go game by game by game. They're the Raptors. So let's blow their ass all the way out to the Raptor. You know what I mean? Let's just keep everything sound, locked in, and I got y'all. I'll make the adjustments. I'll make the different play call. But do not get laxy daisy with this team and get your ass walked.
Yeah, because that can't happen. You losing
That
first
can't
round.
happen anywhere.
Everybody got to go. Yeah, Kenny. Everybody got to go.
Yeah.
You lose in the first round. Everybody got to go.
No, the team got to go.
Kenny too. Kenny got to go.
No, I'm talking about the organization. Got to go.
Oh, you wanted to move them.
The Cincinnati Cavaliers.
For sure. Yeah, that can't happen. And that's what's so messed up because again, don't take this team lightly, but come on. Like, you cannot let this team knock you out.
You know what would be awesome to me? I was sitting thinking about it, get pumped up for the playoffs. Because this is all I really want to watch the NBA for is the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Nothing, no disrespect. I have watched Cavs games, but I was like, man, it would be amazing if it was the Lakers versus the Cavs in the finals.
Yeah.
I don't care who win or lose.
Yeah.
At that point, I already got to the peak of the
Yeah,
championship.
that would have been amazing. But
seeing LeBron versus them and
yeah,
Luca,
yeah. Even though
I think that would be nice.
he ain't gonna have none of them, and it's a shame what they're doing to LeBron at age 41, expecting him to carry another team through the playoffs. Like it is just, I mean, dog, it is
He's
just
been doing it his whole career,
but
though.
he's 41 years old. Like,
That's true.
no way. That's like blaming Jordan for Washington Wizards not going nowhere. Like, can we like, dude, like he could like that's like it's just
Don't do that shit again.
I'm sorry, dog.
I almost
I'm
shit it
just
on myself.
aggravated. Like,
Yeah.
listen, you don't like him, cool, but to put expectations on this dude to carry a wounded Luka-less, like no Luka, no Austin Reeves. I think like they're like depleted. All their star players, and you talking about watch them get the fact that they're in there is enough. Like, but to ask this 41-year-old man to carry another team, dog, like
I think he can. I don't know how far, but I think
I don't know how far. I mean,
Yeah.
he's been doing some crazy shit. The most, I think, like he's tied the most, and maybe have more career dunks in 1 year that he's had all his whole career at 41.
Yeah.
But he's the type of player who's adjusted his game. Like I can still jump a little bit, so I can still dunk it and get about shit. But like to carry, I mean, 7-game series, like to carry another team at 41, it would. And you know what's so fucked up? Let's just say he doesn't. Then the NFL is rigged. Like the NFL rigged. The NBA rigged it for him. It's like he ain't gonna win regardless. And I'm just
him and Bronny out there killing.
Man, I just hate that people do that.
NBA
shit.
streets.
Yeah.
The playoff edition.
Yeah. So I mean, but look, one thing I do know that these playoffs, man, like these playoffs, it's gonna be interesting. Like
very exciting.
Yeah,
it's
like I'm looking at so like in the West, right? You got the Thunder, so the Spurs and the Warriors play tonight for that AC. So it's gonna be the Thunder either against the Spurs or the Warriors in round one. You got the Lakers versus the Rockets. That's Brown versus KD. Then you got the Denver Nuggets versus the Timberwolves. So you know, you got Jokic and you got Ant-Man. Like, so this is gonna be lit. And then in the East is the Pacers. They waiting for the Magic or the Hornets. Which, you know what? For whatever reason,
I got the Hornets.
Ball is balling.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know which one it is. I get them all confused.
I think they told him, nigga, your career is over. And nobody else is gonna want you.
Yeah.
He's like, okay.
I that's why I want Ball to I don't know what is it. I think it's LaMelo.
Yeah.
Yeah, LaMelo Ball.
It don't matter. LaMelo, D'Angelo, however, one of the ball.
The ball
one
on
of the brothers.
the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good game. And again, no, it's as much as I hate the play-in game, and I still think this shit is unfair. Of course, there's money involved. So like the NBA is doing, because people are. I mean, if just for instance, if the Cavs had to be in the play-in, as much as I'll be disappointed, I'm tuned in. You know what I mean? I'm still dialed in. So like, you know, I know that's gonna be a good game tonight. And then they face the Pistons, the winner of that game. You got the Cavs and the Raptors, the Knicks and the Hawks, and the Celtics and the 76ers. Yeah. What an NBA playoffs this year is going to be. And
it's going to be really exciting.
Yeah,
because every team is actually, almost cuss. Hell with the ratings. Everybody is evenly matched.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 1 through 4.
Yeah.
1 through 6, really.
Yeah. 1 through 6, really.
Yeah. There's no really a easy, they about to sweep them. That's why I said the Cavs cannot get Laxy Daisy with this Raptor team or no team in this playoffs. Yeah. And to me, it means a lot more to get to the Eastern Conference Final than anything else, because everybody is equally matched up on the East Coast. Yeah. And I mean, even on the West Coast.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like you said, you got LeBron old ass sticking KD old ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So there's storylines all over the place.
All over. Yeah.
But let me read some things out on why the Cavs should not take this team lightly. So as a team, the Cavs scored 119.5 points per game.
Mm-hmm.
The Raptors score 114.6 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
They both shot 48% from the field.
Mm-hmm.
44 rebounds to their 41.
Mm-hmm.
You got 28 assists to their 29 as a team. 5 blocks to their 4.
Okay, you can stop preaching now.
Like
I said, it's even. It's up to. It's either a run away from winning the game. It could be a free throw or 2 away from winning the game. And don't think the Raptors are gonna play y'all scared.
Oh no.
They probably watch just as much as we do. They weak.
Yeah.
They soft. Let's attack them.
Yeah.
Until we see what the Cavs bounce back and do. I got a feeling it's gonna go old school NBA to the 90s where cats gonna get Donovan, you think you doing this, and here go a clothesline. I don't give a fuck. You out the game, I am too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna get to that excitement to make everybody tune in to say, hey, you know what? I know I got to go to work tomorrow, but I'm about to watch this West Coast game.
Yeah.
The last one was good. And, it's all about putting the ball in the rim. So you ain't got to preach no more. That's too close. That makes me sweat.
Yeah.
That makes me nervous.
Yeah. It does.
Because I'll be pissed if y'all go to a game 7.
Are you kidding me, dog? Are you kidding me? And yo, listen, y'all, we are streaming on multiple platforms here. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, and we're on Instagram. At Instagram, got to hit that link that's in the bio, at the Jail Show, one word, unedited. On Facebook and YouTube, it's at the Jail Show, one word, unedited. And on Twitch, damn it, one word, the Jail Show, unedited. EP, I will spare you. It is absolutely free. It is. To like, share, subscribe, it's free. It is. So can I ask you this then? How do you see this matchup playing out? What's your prediction for this series?
I want to go 5-1. But after the stats that 4-1. I'm sorry, game 5. Sorry. I had to think about that. But then again, after what you just read off, it might be, 4-2.
Yeah.
So, I just want to, me personally, let them get an early win out of this. So yet after the win is over with, we may have some time to rest because who we play next may go to a game 7.
Yeah.
That's where I want to, because that's a double-edged sword. It's either a curse or a gift.
Yeah.
You can sit down too long, or you got a good rest to bounce back. For like a Jared Allen situation.
Yeah, for sure. And I said the same thing. I said I want it to be 4-1, but I will not be surprised after seeing that it'll go 6 games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why I need this team, like you said, to be dialed. Like, y'all had, like I said, they had about 10, 12 days off. You know what I mean? Since y'all last game to this whole playing, getting it all out the way. Like, and half of y'all didn't even play the last 2 games. So, like, y'all had time to rest. Y'all finally got together to start practicing. It's no more excuses. But yeah, dude, that is, could you just imagine, dude?
No, I can't. No,
I'm not gonna go that. But getting bounced out in the first round, dude.
No, I would move the team.
Yeah, the Cincinnati Cavaliers, man. Cincy, y'all can have them.
Where's the Browns moving to?
Brook Park.
Brook Park Cavs. I don't get them far the fuck away from Cleveland.
Brook Park too close. They got to go to Cincinnati. Yeah.
Mansfield Cavaliers.
They might come to Columbus. It might be the Columbus Cavs, man. That kind of got a ring to it.
Yeah, well, hey.
The CC.
You heard it here first on the JO show from JO. And I approve that message.
Yeah.
Get out of Cleveland. Yeah. I can't. I couldn't live with that. That might fuck my whole summer up. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah.
In the NBA aspect.
Yeah.
And Cleveland Cavaliers basketball organization. Yeah, everybody's fired.
All right, so let me. Damn, I don't want to do this, but let me ask an hypothetical, coaching wise. Um, let's just say Kenny doesn't do well, and I'm knocking on this wood, dog. But would you consider bringing in Doc Rivers?
No,
I thought the same thing.
no. Kenny is actually the right person for the job. I feel. I don't know the inside, the locker room aspect, but the only thing that worries about me about Kenny, he looks like he's getting a little stressed with his team. He's looking a lot older. He's he's getting a little gray hairs. He's not as smooth to me with the little Adidas shoes on anymore. But I feel like he is a great coach, and I think we will see the difference of his play calling and what they run
Jeez.
in the
Yeah.
playoffs. He already knows I cannot run the same pick and roll like this. Everybody's onto it. You know what I mean? The difference is NBA is so much a copycat league. I hope we know how to defend it if it comes our way. But I can see, like I said, Proctor's a little better now.
Yeah.
Porter's a little better now. Jalen Tyson is a little better now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I see Kenny back to him running different sets, different offense, and I hope we could be a transition team in this playoffs. Meaning, get the rebound, kick out, let's run. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to have to slow the ball or the game down. So yeah, I got faith in him. I
Yeah.
can't just Doc Rivers. No,
Yeah.
that nigga can barely speak.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a
He's an
yeah,
NBA champion.
yeah.
Like
Well,
he's
not
an
for
NBA champion. Like, I it was thrown at me and I was just like, well,
yeah.
nah. I would, if they decided to move on from Kenny, I mean, we'll be strapped and looking again. But like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't just jump at that. But the names you mentioned, man, like the Porters and the Proctors and the Tysons and the Bryants and what I mean, like them, like those are who we need.
Right.
Like the Dean Wades, the Sam Merrills, like
Yeah.
we like those are who we need y'all because Donovan and Harden
Mhm.
and even with a hobbled Jared Allen and on again, off again Evan Mobley, you guys, Schroeder, Ellis, like
We
Max,
brought you
like
here for a reason.
yeah, like those
Yeah.
guys are who I'm looking for to help the Mitchells and the Hardens of the world. Like,
Right.
and if Kenny has finally been able to at least see what it would look like to have a fully healthy team.
Mhm.
It's been a short run. I think this started like Wednesday, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. They started practicing, and finally with an entire group. I would hope that Kenny had envisioned what it would look like, so that when he got an opportunity, he could make it kind of speed up the process. You know what I mean? But those guys, man, the Porters and the Proctors, man, like those is going to make the difference in every series.
And that's where I feel like you're making a good point because, like I said, Kenny is no dummy and he knows where he's at with his team. It's like, to me, Kenny's been waiting for the playoffs to start too.
Yeah.
But I want him to use Donovan as a decoy. Where you want to collapse on him, where you get the ball. Oh shit, D Wade. You know what I mean? Dean Wade getting off. Oh, okay. Y'all collapsing on him, opposite side of the court. We got Merrill ready for a three. You know what I mean? You seeing James Harden as a guard. Now James Harden is in the post. It's just different shit. You see what I'm saying, J.O.? To grab fouls, to put us on the line, to get in the game, to actually outmaster the other coach or their players. And that's why I'm so pumped up when it comes to now where we all have been praying about, because I told you, I don't give a shit about the regular season.
Yeah.
I want the
Yeah.
Eastern Conference final. And
Yeah.
I'm happy. You can lose that one. But show me what you working with to actually, like we go back to the Cleveland Browns, play calling,
Yeah.
creativity. Show me that. And that's all I feel with Kenny. I feel like he has that. And if he
Yeah.
doesn't, I hope you watch the JO show. It's absolutely free. Make
For
sure
sure.
y'all subscribe, share, and follow. I mean, that's all I hope he watches this.
Yeah,
Just so he could get a niche. But that first game, I can't waste my weekend and
yeah,
lose by some bullshit.
yeah. You got to set the tone. You can't lose
Yeah,
game one anyway.
exactly.
Like you just
Yeah,
can't lose game one at home. You can't
yeah,
lose home court advantage at all.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, yeah. So let's play a fast forward game because see we as fans and as just content creators and shit, we're able to look ahead. This healthy team beats the Detroit Pistons in the second round.
We have to. I don't know how we get it done, but it seems like Bickerstaff always got something up on him after we beat his ass the first time as a Detroit Piston head coach. But that's again where the creativity comes. Uh, but for me personally, we have to get physical.
I think that's where it's going to be.
Yeah,
Like Toronto, don't get me wrong, they'll be physical too, but I think Detroit will be a physical matchup.
I mean that's where I see the fights coming.
Yeah,
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 that's where I see benches is cleared and the
yeah,
game is
yeah, yeah.
everybody's suspended.
The TV go dark and shit. Talking about
Yeah, everybody's
get back.
suspended.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Game two would be in 2 weeks. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. We gotta
Because
figure some shit.
everybody's suspended.
Yeah, we got to sort some shit out.
Yeah.
I think bench wise, I think overall, I think our team is like, and I'm not being biased because I'm a Cavaliers fan, but I do feel like this team is better than Detroit. Excuse me. I know the record don't say it,
On
and not by
paper,
much, and
on
not by
paper,
much. The record don't say it, and not by much. 8 games is the difference. You know what I mean? They won 60, we won 52.
yeah, but the thing is, Jo, and not to cut you off in that aspect, that's a good take. But what I see from Detroit, these are younger kids and they're hungry. You know, that team wants to stay in the league. These niggas, James Harden, Schroeder, all of them, they look like, hey man, we veterans.
They want to ship though. They
I know, but
look,
they get out and run. Like I just said, they keep that transition basketball of being young and outrunning a James Harden, out, flexing on a Mobley or, things of that nature that yet we got to have the heart to beat them. That's where I'm at with it.
okay, but then
But
you got to turn into it. Not to cut you off, but then now
yeah,
you got to turn into like an old school player.
but thank you.
If y'all like to run, guess what we about to do? Slow it down.
Exactly.
We
And
we
that's
gonna
all
make
they're
y'all
gonna
play
have to
half
do.
court ball. Yeah. So
Right, yeah.
I just strongly think that this team is better than Detroit. I mean, that's why I think, well, for me, that's why I'm saying Eastern Conference are bust because they dodged Boston. They won't
Yeah.
see Boston until the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
So it will be
If
Detroit.
they make it.
Yeah, if they make it. But it
Yeah.
will be Detroit that second round if both teams advance.
Yeah.
And I think this team is just
Now that one
better.
will probably make me start biting my nails again.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's gonna be a series. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be the series that everybody is gonna be watching as far as the East is concerned. Like, yeah, the Knicks.
Another tough team.
Yeah, you just don't know what they're gonna do in the playoffs. Like, but again, it would either be us versus the Knicks because the Knicks will have to play Boston.
Right.
So like, and that'll be another good series. I mean, that's some like history type shit. You know what I mean? The Knicks and Boston. So yeah, man. Look.
It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy that the playoffs are finally here. No knock on any team that was in the play-in, any city that was in the play-in. I don't like it, but
I'm not.
good luck to those teams tonight. Good luck to both teams, to all 4 teams tonight, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a hater. I don't like it.
I don't.
I mean, I don't give no luck to any of them. I mean, if you're supposed to be out, you're supposed to be out. I don't like the fact that here we go. trying to stretch the NBA,
Yeah,
trying to
that's
make
exactly what it
more
is.
money
Yeah,
for the 8th or the 9th seed. I'm over it, bro. If you
yeah.
had 80 something 80 something games to be in these, 1 through 8s, why are we having played?
Why are we doing this? Y'all already
Right.
got a fucking in-season tournament. Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing here,
Yeah.
NBA?
Yeah.
Jeez. But yeah, the playoffs are here, people. If you have a horse in the race, then you know
Kudos to
how
you.
it feels. Kudos to you.
Yeah.
All things Cavs over here, all things Cleveland, and I can't wait for tomorrow, 1 o'clock. And we're going to see what this playoff team is made of, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
I'm gonna
that's
do
what's up.
ignorant shit and leave my TV on while I'm at work, so I just walk in on time. You
Yeah,
know
for
what I mean?
sure. Yeah,
Because
like
I gotta stop and get my goodies. I
yeah,
gotta get my goodies, my
yeah,
food. Might
yeah,
grab one of these, or
yeah.
might go back on my hiatus
Yeah, for
without
sure,
drinking.
for sure. Hey, well, listen, y'all. Like I said, tune in on Monday. We're talking draft. We're talking NFL draft. We're talking Cleveland Browns. We're talking all that Monday
Yeah.
leading up into the draft, man. But we wanted to address these Cavs. Wish them good luck on their run to a championship. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to push them into a championship.
Yeah, and we might also do, ladies and gentlemen, it's a secret. Might do a pop up on y'all before the draft. Never know. Never know.
Just gotta stay
All
tuned.
the way into the Cavs.
Yeah,
Never know.
just gotta stay tuned, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you might see us watching the draft with y'all.
I'm trying to hey, man.
You never know.
It's just
But
you never
Monday
know.
we know full definite, and then we'll let y'all. Well, we don't want to get no teasers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up, y'all. Hey, well, listen, man. We are getting close to the end of the show, and like something we like to do here at the Jail Show Unedited, we like to do something called "Gotta Pick Ones," and that is where I throw some things out, and you just gotta pick one. There's no right or wrong answer. We're just having some fun here, people. So, without further ado, let's get into these gotta pick ones. Hey. All right, on a hot summer day, iced tea or lemonade?
I'm glad you said that. Black people, can we get back to our old roots? Let's start making sun tea again. I'll say iced tea because I want some sun tea.
Yeah.
Because all the vitamins and minerals people don't think about from the sun makes that tea. You see what I'm
What you do?
saying?
You put the tea bag and something and then just sit in the sun?
And it got to be a glass.
Yeah, for sure.
And you sit with the lemons, whatever. And you let that sun bring all those vitamin D's and minerals. Then after, the next day, you cool it, put it in the refrigerator, and it's some of the best thing. So I'm going to go with tea. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lemonade has a little too much sugar for me. That makes you even tireder out in the sun, or I like to feel refreshed. And even with that sun tea, you might be able to throw a little liquor up in there if you want to.
Oh.
That lemonade, you can do that too. But
Yeah,
I'm going with the tea. I'm going with the tea.
Yeah. Well, I was going lemonade. And sun tea got me interested in something else in my life, but because it's with lemonade, it's all about how you make. I think with tea too, you can end up having some sweet tea and be like, you know what I mean? It's all about how you stir that boy and how you prepare it. Because
I don't want too much sugar. A lot of people put too much sugar in lemonade, and I'm off of that type kick. So I mean, if I was 10 again, I want the lemonade. But now I want to just sit back, have a mild moment with my tea.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
That's why I'm going with the tea. It's a little bit more refreshing for me.
Yeah, well, I'm going tea as well. I'm going to try that sun tea and see what happens. But lemonade, I mess with you if you're done right. But summer day, sit on the porch, like first.
And we got to compare them though, J.O. They can't be no Dairyman's lemonade. It can't be no Country Time. So fresh ass lemon.
Lemonade, or some fresh ass sun tea. Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
On to the next one. Hey. All right, man. Classic movie night. There's
Okay.
two playing. What you going to see? Me, Myself, and Irene, or Nutty Professor?
JL, I don't want to say this because it's kids watching. It's young adults that watch and don't really know what EP kind of partake. But if I got some marijuana, I gotta go see Me, Myself, and Irene. Just the opening fucking scene, bro. I have to be.
Man,
And
that
let
movie
kids
is
don't judge me. And
insane,
I'm
dog.
sorry for saying that.
For sure,
I'm sorry, man. But that,
bruh.
yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. Me, myself, and Irene, because
Yeah,
I don't want to go in too much detail. Yeah, if that's at the theater,
yeah,
sorry, Nutty Professor, I'll catch you on HBO. I
yeah,
got
yeah.
to laugh at my nigga, man.
Yeah, I'm going. Me,
I-
Myself, and Irene.
yeah,
And that movie,
I just have to, man.
dude, that movie is hands down dog.
Yeah,
Hilarious, dog. Bro, like
yeah,
you said, from the opening jump to the ending, dude. Like the ending was funny. Like,
yeah.
dude, yeah. So, two movies playing that night. I'm going to see Me, Myself, and Irene. Yeah, that's what's up.
That
Oh,
nigga.
bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I was just gonna say, you can still hit the
Man,
music.
no, say it first.
This nigga raised his kids off of watching Richard Pryor. How you just raise your kids off of watching Richard Pryor
Bruh.
stand-up comedy every
Bruh.
day? He let them
Yeah,
watch.
yeah.
That shit is classic.
But they
Yeah,
were
I'm
smart
going
as
with
shit,
myself.
though. He had
Yeah.
some of the smartest niggas in the world.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what a movie,
Yeah.
dog. On to the next one. Hey. All right, so in their prime, who you starting your franchise with? Mike Vick or Lamar Jackson?
I mean, to me, the game was changed because of Michael Vick. So I definitely have to give all honor and respect to Michael Vick as starting my franchise with. I mean, if we had a Michael Vick right now during this rebuild, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So Lamar Jackson's nice in his prime and now.
Mm-hmm.
But Lamar Jackson, for one, doesn't have a tennis shoe. That's why I'm just gonna start right there. Those Vicks was smooth.
Yeah.
You know, those
I
Vicks.
That's a
They
great
came
point.
out with the Vicks was the first besides Vince Carter shocks.
Mm-hmm.
So all honor to Michael Vick for what he did in his prime. Left hand move like he, it was a cheat code. So I'm going Michael Vick. Start my franchise.
That's what's up. I'm going Michael Vick too. The homage, like it's for me, the homage that I'm gonna pay is kind of split because I feel like Randall Cunningham for me, like introduced me
Yeah, I mean,
into
but we
like
didn't go there.
mobile, like mobility quarterback. And I think Mike Vick enhances. Just like I think Lamar Jackson has enhanced Mike Vick. You know what I mean? But between those two, yeah, I'm going Michael Vick for sure. To me, I've never seen nothing like it. Like from Virginia Tech to Atlanta, that Atlanta Falcons, Mike Vick.
Mm-hmm. Niggas didn't
boy.
care about Atlanta. He put Atlanta on the map.
Yeah.
He made you watch. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna be honest. Michael Vick made you watch Atlanta.
Yeah.
And you prayed that your team didn't play against
Yeah.
because
you
he
did
was
not
going
want to see that
you.
dude.
Yeah.
You did not want to see Michael Vick, dog. Nobody did. So
I'm
yeah,
going
for
Vick.
sure. For the win, I'm going Michael Vick, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely. On to the next one. Hey. All right, so who wins in a race? Wilma Flintstone or Betty Rubble?
I thought you said Wendy, like from San Antonio at first. You said
No,
Wilma.
Wilma
Yeah, I
Flintstone
got you.
or Betty Rubble. Who wins in the race, man?
Wilma from the Flintstone. And who else?
Betty Rubble, her homegirl.
Wilma.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, if you watch the cartoon, you know, Wilma was always chasing after Fred Flintstone. Barney and his wife was, you know, Barney just was always caught up. So
yeah.
she always was running. I'm going Wilma, man. I'm going Betty Flintstone.
You
Wilma
going Wilma
was.
Flintstone?
I thought her name was Betty. Wilma
No,
Flintstone.
Betty
Yeah,
Rubble.
yeah. I'm going. Yeah, I'm going with Wilma
All right.
Flintstone.
Well, I'm going Betty. Although chased Fred, you know what I mean? Fred wasn't fast. Like she
That's
didn't have to
true.
really do much to chase his big ass. So he had the twinkle toes on the bowling alley though, but he wasn't fast. So like a lot of her chasing was more like anger. I think with Betty, Barney didn't give her too much to fucking like,
Right.
you know what I mean? So she had more time to kind of work on her form and work on her 100-yard dash. So I'm going Betty with it.
Yeah. They
So,
both fast running from dinosaurs. I'll tell
for
you
sure.
that.
And stopping
Yeah.
cars with their feet and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah. But so shout out to the women back in the day with the Flintstone feet, baby. Hey, that's crazy.
Said the women.
yeah. Last one, everybody. On to the next one. Hey. All right, in their prime, who wins in the fight? Ike Turner or Joe Jackson?
Let me ask this: is weapons involved?
I mean, I guess it's a street fight. Yeah.
Like
It's a street fight.
wrestling, no holds bar type sections.
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't even know why I asked that. I got Ike. I do. I really do got Ike. And the no holds bar, hit the nigga with a guitar, do this, do that. I mean, Ike is a crazy individual. Joe was just an enforcer. He wasn't even that.
Yeah.
I can't put that after Reed and Joe Jackson.
Yeah.
He was just more of an enforcer with his kids. He wanted perfection.
Yeah.
And with having 5 boys and niggas clowning around, somebody getting their ass whipped.
Yeah.
But a nigga that's a woman beater is a bitch to me. But I think that nigga really can fight, man. I'm really gonna go with a no holds bar. I'm not gonna stop until the police come. I'm giving it to Ike Turner.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going Ike Turner too. He'll be coked up probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's no holds bar.
Yeah. He won't be feeling too much of shit. Yeah, he going through. He putting in work. I do agree with the whole woman thing. Like, yeah, you should never, at no point, ever. And I don't give a shit what they do. I just don't see the need to put your hands on a woman. But if you're gonna square up with Joe Jackson, I think you're gonna get yours off, Ike. May you rest.
Yeah, but if the Jackson 5 could jump in, I hope.
He gonna jump in.
Yeah. I hope they beat the shit out of Ike Turner. Yeah.
Because Tina ain't helping. She gonna watch his ass get jumped.
Yeah.
Kick his ass. Like,
But then again, Tina was so damn faithful. She might jump in and swing on Michael.
You know what? She just
she might. But overall, I'm going Ike. He's a little different.
Yeah, he's a little different. I'm going Ike as well, man. That's what's up. Well, this is another edition of Gotta Pick One. Hey. You know, EP? Another one. Yep, another one, man. Again, Devil tried it. We just kind of ducked under it and kept it pushing, man.
Yeah,
although that tuned in, thank y'all. Although that tuned in later, thank y'all. The love and support that y'all show, man, I couldn't ask for nothing better, man. And I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. EP, I'm pretty sure I can speak for him and say the same. And as long as y'all keep showing that love, you better know we're gonna get that love right back to y'all. We're streaming always on multiple platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, and we're on Instagram. Read that ticker, you feel me? But thank y'all. We love y'all. Monday, We talking all things NFL draft. So lock in, buckle up, have a safe weekend. EP, what you got before we get out of here, man?
Y'all know what it is. Every time y'all see me and J.O., keep the peace. Love wins. Have a safe weekend. If somebody on that bullshit, turn the other cheek. You a better man. Don't sit there. You got it. You know. So have a safe weekend. Keep God first. Understand that, like J.O. said, this is absolutely free. Tune in
It
and
is
love wins, man. That's
flat
it.
out, man. Well said,
Yeah.
my boy. Well, listen, y'all. This is the Jail Show Unedited. I'm your boy J.O. That's your boy EP. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. But like I always say, when you hear that, when you hear this music playing and you start hearing it roll, if your shoulders don't roll with the music, you are a hater. Simple as that. So don't be a hater. Get your shoulders roll. You feel me?
Thumbs up or thumbs down, handle yours. Cause the topics I discuss opens doors like open pores. My mission have you wanting more, and this is for people all across the board. So if you're sick of the same old statistics, the talking heads with their old style of logistics, I suggest that you just let go and give a listen to the J.O. Show.
Yep, and then that shoulder. Hey, damn it, if your shoulders don't roll when you see this, if your shoulders don't roll when you hear this, yes, you are a hater. I know I just
That's
said
a fact.
it. I'm gonna say it again. I know I just said it. I'm gonna say it again. Hater. Hater.
You can do like this with your shoulder.
You feel me? They just can't be doing this shit. Nothing.
Have high tensions. You can do this.
Yeah.